Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about something about social media. And for me, I love social media. It is one of my favorite things in the world. And throughout the years, I have been in love with the platform Instagram. If you guys didn't know, I am pretty active on Instagram. I've been able to gain quite a following, a little bit. I'm getting there. My goal is to get to 10,000 followers within maybe 2 years. I'm at like 4,000 right now, so we're climbing. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about something that a lot of people have questions about, and that is reaching out to brands when you are a micro-influencer. So you guys probably know what an influencer is, and that is someone who uses their social media platforms to influence their followers with brands and products that they may receive from brands, and they will take pictures with those products and basically advertise those products for those brands. And nowadays, brands are setting aside money just to put towards influencer marketing. And as time has progressed, marketing has definitely changed, and now word of mouth marketing is very popular in today's society. So that means that a lot of people are trusting their friends or their family on brands instead of the internet or the brands themselves. So using influencers to promote their products is a really helpful thing to do for these brands, and it's a very smart tactic as well. And influencers love it because they get products and get paid for it as well. And a lot of influencers get paid a lot of money, especially if they're celebrities or have millions of followers. But for most micro-influencers, you usually just get the free product, which is still awesome, especially when you're just starting out. So I'm gonna go into the details of getting noticed by brands, working with brands, and getting those free products as a micro-influencer. So if you guys liked today's video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you liked the video. Okay. So, starting off, tips on how to work with brands. So, my biggest tip is to get your Instagram in check. Make sure your Instagram is like super well put together. Make sure that your Instagram is amazing, basically. Like, you want people to go to your Instagram and say like, wow, your Instagram is so good. Because brands only really want to work with people who have decent Instagrams. Like, you can't reach out to a brand and your Instagram is like not cute, you know what I mean? Which is like harsh to say, but that's the truth. And another thing that you would need to focus on is hashtags. And a lot of people believe that hashtags are like so like 2008 and like people don't use them anymore. But if you go into researching about hashtags, you will see that like millions and millions and millions of people still use them, and they're really important, especially when you're trying to expose your pictures to the rest of the world and the Explore page in particular. So you need to do your research on specific keywords for hashtag usage on your photos. So I use different hashtags for all of my photos depending on what the photo is. So if I'm traveling, I will use a set of hashtags that's traveling and along with that location that I'm at. And along with traveling, if I had posted pictures from Disneyland, I have all my Disneyland hashtags, etc. So for photos where I am just somewhere and I'm maybe just showing off an outfit, my hashtags that I go to is my fashion hashtags. And from previous experience, I have noticed that the fashion hashtags are the ones where brands will see my feed. And I don't know if it's because they are constantly looking at those similar hashtags that I use, where it's like fashion blogger, outfit of the day, fashion in San Diego, whatever, but that is the most interaction I do receive from brands when I do use those hashtags. So from there, when a brand sees your page, they might be like, oh, awesome, cool, I want to work with this person because they have a good Instagram. And also on top of the good Instagram, another thing that a lot of brands do look at, and I'm not sure about the smaller ones because they just might want promotion at that point, is they do look at your engagement rate. So if you take your follower number and then you take your average like per photo, then you're going to divide it, and you always want it to be, I believe it's higher than 5%. If it's lower, it's a little shady, and if it's higher, it's good, but it's usually not the case because not all of your followers are going to like your pictures. That's just like the harsh reality. So you want to have a good engagement rate, especially if you're asking to work with brands who are higher up on the food chain. Aside from emails, you can also receive DMs from brands as well. So in my DMs, I received this from this company called Duacell, and they are this company who creates like lotions and creams, blah blah blah. And they DM'd me. They reached out to me and said, we think that you would be a great fit for our company to promote our product, and we would love to have you on board with our influencers. And I'm like, cool. They just like send me what I need to post when I get the products, and then it will be good to go. So some brands do just DM you, which is like super cool. Also, this company right here, I reached out to them because I saw another influencer who I follow. She worked with them, and I was like, oh, that's a cool company. And Beneath Underwear, they have like 7,000 followers or whatever, and I saw their feed. I was like, this is such a cool company, and I wanted to work with them. So I DM'd them, and I said, hi Beneath, I'm a San Diego influencer and blogger and just stumbled across your Instagram. I love your products and would love to be an influencer for your company. Then they responded back and said that they are excited that I'm a San Diego local, but at the moment they're out of stock for underwear for influencers. But then when they restock, then they'll message me. So I was like, cool, awesome. So I'm hoping to hear back from them again soon because I'd love to work with them. But it's honestly so simple as to just reaching out to those small brands, because a lot of those small brands would just love to work with you, and they want to work with as many influencers as possible to really get promotion of their company out there. Like if I didn't see that post from another influencer, I would have never heard about their company. So you have to learn to not be shy and to just like bite the bullet and reach out to brands who you would love to work with as well. I've seen smaller influencers who've worked with Target. Like that's my goals right there, is to get a brand deal with Target. Hopefully someday soon. They did Target, like the official Target, just like commented on my pictures asking me if they can use my pictures for promotional use. So hopefully Target will shout me out. And also, aside from reaching out and just using your Instagram for brand usage, so there's also apps that give you opportunities to work with brands, which is honestly a big part of how a lot of micro influencers do get their brand deals. Most of them don't come straight from their Instagram or them reaching out. It's a lot from these apps. There's an app called Muses. It's an app that shows you brands who are looking for influencers, and basically all you do is apply, and then they'll let you know if you received it. You do have to pay $9.99 a month, which I didn't like, so I stopped doing it. And if you don't pay, you only get like 2 opportunities to apply to something. So honestly, Muses is not the best. So the other app that I have is Influenster, and I have talked about Influencer in a previous video. And basically you just review items and you browse by category, and you can go in and go to basically anything. There's hair, beverages, health, even pets, family, retailers, anything. And you go in, review those things, and Influencer will give you something in return for like how many reviews you're doing. So the more reviews you get, the bigger opportunity you get to receive what they call is a Vox Box. A Vox Box is what they received me in the mail, and they give you free products for you to review, even more to review. So it's really cool. It's really cool opportunity. And then besides those 2 apps that I have, I also am a part of the Influence Her Collective, which is a part of Her Campus, which I am a part of the Her Campus SDSU team, and they network you with brands, and you can apply to be an influencer for Neutrogena, Adidas, bigger brands that you yourself wouldn't be able to get in touch with by yourself. So if you are a micro influencer who is trying to reach out to these brands and want products to promote on your feed to have credibility, I guess that's why I began. I wanted people to be like, wow, she has brands who want to work with her. It is something that is cool, and I was so excited the first time that I got an email saying that they would send me free products, and I would post it on my feed. And yeah, just reach out to those brands that you want to work with, use hashtags, clean up your Instagram, make your Instagram presence known, network with other influencers in your area so you guys can all comment and engage on each other's posts, and also become a member of those apps like Muses, Influenster, and the Her Campus Influencer Collective. That is basically how I have done this for the past year now. So that is how I have been able to reach out to brands and work with brands while only having about 4,000 followers, which is considered small in the Instagram community. You're not considered like big until you reach 10,000, when you can get like the swipe down feature on your stories, but we're getting there, people. And if you guys liked today's video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make sure that you follow me on all of my social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and my handle is @EmilyMyant on all of them. So I hope you guys liked today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!